Must be a place from here much better. There's aftermath, them ties and tracks, your real dog, but you give it all up for me. Said you save a dime a day and build a log cabin down there by the river. Raise the kids the best there is, and not worry about it, head and quiver. Yeah, this place ain't saving grace. You can't buy more peace than it pays. There's more pain.
Well, we ran way up the river, and like I say run, we idled, and found this crystal clear water, and all that is in here is 2 pounders, just like the rest of the lake. A little better than I thought. Golly. She bit a swim jig probably 10 times. And I just throw a little crankbait in there, hooked her in the mouth. That fish. So we are here. It is Wednesday night, the night before the Open on Lake Douglas, and we drew boat 190, which is not good. So I mean, my stuff's not that obvious, so I'm kind of not worried about it, but you're always going to be worried about it. I had a tough practice, got a lot of bites. Finding the quality was the issue, and the last hour of the half day today, and I figured it out and started to get dialed in on some pretty good fish. And so they're actually right where you think they should be with falling water. I think it's dropped 6.5 feet since I've got here. So I've had to follow them every day. So let's just hope that I can keep following them and catch a good bag tomorrow.
Dick Prince, 189. Gotcha. Austin Cranford, 190. Gotcha.
I haven't cut my hair.
Phone number.
190.
Austin, what time you doing, buddy?
5:35.
Thank you, sir. We'll have a little wait.
Get in here. Two.
He's worse than I can know.
Biggin? Hell yeah.
Is he a buddy of yours?
No, never met him before.
So you're a younger guy then.
Oh yeah, I'm 25.
That's awesome. wish I was doing all this mess at your age.
Huh?
I said, I wish I was doing all this mess at your age.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna make it. Oh yeah. That's a close entry.
Get in here, boom!
We got her. Get in here. Go down this stretch and then we're gonna fish our way back, and we're gonna fish some stuff that a big one would just pull up out of the main river.
Little pockets and stuff.
Yeah, little nooks and crannies on the main lake. Biggest fish on the lake, it doesn't spawn, it doesn't come in the creek.
Right.
Oh my God, dude. That'll help, won't it?
Yeah. Look how fat he is.
Yep.
They're eating.
Pre-spawn. Yeah.
Do the gut on.
I'll watch that one eat it.
Austin Cranford. Moore, Oklahoma. Where is everybody, Austin? They left you. They didn't make it, huh? 12 pounds, 9 ounces, too far to drive for them, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Usually they go crazy when you come up here. Give them a dunk for me, Austin. Give them a dunk and get your receipt. Take them over to the boat.
What is the night after day one? Had 12.5 pounds, sitting in 55th place. The weights are super tight, so we did our job today. That was the goal, catch 12 pounds a day and lay off of them, and that's what I did, so we can catch 12 pounds again tomorrow. And I went and I pulled the plug on the deal about 10 o'clock because I was going through a lot of fish to cull ounces, and I'm going to need them for tomorrow. But so I went practicing the rest of the day and kind of figured out a deal to get a bigger bite later in the day. And I think that those fish are pre-spawners, and a lot of those spawning fish are skinny as a rail. So those fish are about to move out. So both deals could be going on there. And I think it might already be going on. So I lost a big one. I don't know how big it was, but it was a good one. But tomorrow, 12 pounds, cut a check, 16 to make the cut. We'll see you in the morning. 31.
How you doing, Austin?
305.
Thank you, buddy. Let me look you. Good luck.
Been snowing all day when I got home. Fire was out, the cabin was cold. I poured some stale coffee from the pot.
The longer I waited, the snow got higher. Had to split some wood and build a fire. She told me she'd be gone, I forgot. I'd seen it snow that hard before. I couldn't see the cabin from the stable door. And that mare she always rode was in the stall. Get in here! The law couldn't come till the weather broke. My heart was pounding in my throat. I searched and called her name till it was raw. Never should have brought her here. Living's hard this time of year. Trying to keep food and fire, the winter's done. Sometimes she'd gaze across the plain with a look that I couldn't name. And I wondered if she'd stay when springtime come. I found her on the first warm day. The rain had washed the snow away. She'd gone for wood and lost her way back home.
How about Austin Cranford from Moore, Oklahoma? 12 pounds, 9 ounces on day number 1, 9 pounds, 8 ounces on day number 2.
Well, that didn't turn out how I thought it was going to. My fish disappeared, and I didn't even get to play the 2.5 pounder game today. I had one 2.5 pound bite, and that was it. And you know, it is what it is. It's my worst finish ever in an open, and so it's 99th. So we stayed out of the hundreds barely, but it wasn't by much. And so, I mean, it really, I don't like those kind of tournaments that, I like tough tournaments when it's tough for 5 and big ones are available. But in this tournament, it wasn't tough as far as catching fish. I mean, and big ones really weren't available. You had to play that 2.25 to 2.5 pound game, which it kind of takes the luck factor into it. And I just don't like it. But we're headed home back to Oklahoma. We'll be there for a few days, and then Friday I'm headed to Pickwick, and that should be fun. That should get back in my element. We got current, dirty water, shallow. They should be spawning. We're just about to have a full moon. It should be a lot of fun. If y'all have ever been to Memphis, the roads aren't that great, but I'm really looking to, you know, get a check, because anything that I don't get a check is a bomb in my book. You gotta consistently catch them in order to qualify for the elites. And this week, I mean, we had a bad day. Day 1 was decent, had 12.5, kept me in the hunt, and then the weights were so tight, had 9.8, ended up with 22.1. Ends up being a bad day and dropped 50 places. And just cannot have that happen. But I'm not worried about it. This one really doesn't get at me because I didn't lose anything. I mean, it's not like I got the bites to be where I needed to be on day 2. It just was It's the game of the 2 1/4s and 2 1/2s. I mean, it's literally kind of a lucky tournament. You catch 3-pounder and you're a hero. So I caught 1 3-pounder since I've been there. Caught it on a buzzbait the very first day, and they dropped the water 6 feet. Conditions changed, and all those buzzbait fish gone. And I knew that, and I didn't even go to those fish. So looking forward to Pickwick. Hopefully we catch him. Gonna try and get a top 20. It's the first one of the Central Open, so we got to start good. And so hopefully we catch him. Thanks for watching.